Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Rehab and High Heels show. My name is DJ, but everyone calls me Rehab and High Heels Duru. Why Duru? Because I do this. I'm a wholesaler, I'm a fix and flipper, I'm a rehabber, I'm a builder. And so today is a recap on skip tracing. So if you don't know what skip tracing is, make sure you go to the last video and it'll explain more in detail. But on today, we're going to talk about, more specifically, probate skip tracing. How can we find the heirs to that probate? So stay tuned on this episode. All right, guys, before we get started, go ahead and subscribe now. Leave plenty of comments. The more comments you leave, the more information I can provide on the next episode. And of course, those thumbs up. So let's do a brief recap on my last episode about skip tracing with driving for dollars. Sometimes we come across a lot of property that are abandoned and we don't know who owns it. But once we do a due diligence, make sure you stay to the end of this video. I promise you the tool that I'm going to provide will blow your mind. Skip tracing probate is just like skip tracing driving for dollars. But the only difference is we're looking for heirs. We already know that the previous owner has passed, unfortunately, but now we need to find out who is the right person to own this property and sell the property that is in distress. So what are heirs? Heirs are widows, wives, husband, kids, nieces, uncles, stepchildren, you name it. Those are heirs, but there is a lineage of who gets the heir right to sell the property. All right, step number one, go to the probate records online and type in the last name, first name of the deceased. Once you find their probate application, go ahead and click inside the button, and then you will find the estate holder. Not only will you find the estate holder, but you will have their actual address. Once you get all that information, go into Podio and put that in there as well. Step number two, then go back to my favorite location, which is Fast Search People or Free People Search, and type in their information, first and last name, and the city and state that they reside in. And look, you'll end up getting their phone numbers, emails, and addresses as well, just in case the address that's inside the application is not valid. And then number three, make sure you skip trace every single heir that's involved on this particular property. If that means you have to find out, one, if he's still married or if she's still married. Two, how many kids that they have. If it's 1, 10, you name it, you need every single heir, and you have to skip trace every single person that is associated to the property. I know it sounds like it's a lot, but the more information that you receive, the better opportunity for you to close on this wholesale deal. And it also will help your title officer when they're doing their search that you already did majority of the work. So you can go ahead and make it as quickly and swift on your close. Now here's the bonus. You need to make sure that you get an heirship affidavit. From every single heir, make sure you have them sign an affidavit saying that they are the heir to the property. Two, that they're relinquishing their rights to the property and they want to sell. You have to make sure that you get every single heir that's associated. So if you have one heir, you make sure they sign an affidavit. If you have 20 heirs, every single heir have to sign. The reason why is when the title company go ahead and do their search and end up finding out there's one more heir, it will prevent or slow down the closing. So for every heir that you find, make sure you receive an affidavit. And guess what? I have the affidavit form that you need. It's inside the description page. So click on that button and voila, there you have it. So I really hope that these tips really help you find out who the heirs and how to make sure that you're able to cross your T's and dot your I's.